Hey guys, Jay Boone down here at Emerald City Guitars with my pick of the day. And today I've got a couple of really cool vintage amps that have recently come into the shop. And some of my favorite brands that aren't Marshall, aren't Vox, and aren't Fender are Supro and Magnatone. So to my left here we have an original 1964 Supro Model 88-T. So this amp has two 12-inch speakers, which is quite rare to find in the Supro line. And it has a couple of 5881 power tubes in it. The speakers are Jensen's, so they're typically something you'll find in old Fenders. Sound great, really nice breakup. So she's running at around 35 watts with those two 5881s. And this particular amp here has two separate channels. Now one is called a bass channel, where you have a volume and a tone control. And the other is a channel that says instrument and accordion. Each input is entirely different. The instrument input has much more power and brighter, more articulate. And then the accordion channel is somewhat padded input that is much smoother and mellower sounding. This amp here also, if you look at the control panel, has tremolo, so it has a speed and intensity on it. And just a really cool straight up deal. Now it also has a foot switch input, so you can remotely engage that tremolo effect in the amp. So really cool, fairly simple two-channel amp that you can get a lot of cool tones out of. And this one's in great shape, stock condition, and this is probably one of the rarest Supro amps from that era. You know, we see a lot of the Thunderbolt 15-inch, which is a really cool amp as well, and we also see some of the single 12, single 10 models, but the dual 12 twin valve power tube version is quite rare, so it was really a thrill to see this guy come in. If you want that really cool British invasion kind of early Jimmy Page kind of tone, then this is a great amp for that. And to my right, we have an original 1962 Magnatone Model 460. Now this amp, like the Supro, has two 12s. In this case, are the Oxford speakers, which again sometimes you'd see in the old Fender amps as well. This one sports two 6L6s, so running at about the same power rating as the Supro. This amp here is in great condition. I bought this from a local music store down south of here, and he had it up in his back room with the cover and everything on it, and he got it from the original owner, and he showed it to me, and I'm going, I must have that amp. I love these amps. It's that really cool kind of Buddy Holly kind of, you know, tone that we really love. So this one has what they call reverberation or reverb in it, and a really cool vibrato circuit as well. The vibrato on these are crazy. And again, this amp here has two independent channels and a bright switch on each one, and you know, a basic volume and tone controls to dial in whatever you want to hear on that tonal wise, depending on what guitar you may want to use or what sound you're going for. So just a really, really cool example of the early Magnatone series. So both these amps, as some of you may know, have been reissued. They have the new Supro lines, and then the new Magnatone amps have resurfaced. But man, when you can get the original ones in this kind of condition and they're fully functioning, there's no comparison, man. They sound absolutely marvelous. And we're gonna find that out. I'm gonna plug this Firebird into both these amps and give you a little quick demonstration of the differences in the tones that these will offer. So let's get it going here. Okay, so I'm plugging this thing into the bass side first, which is, like I said, is a little more of a darker kind of sound. Okay, now we're going to go into the normal instrument channel here, which is a little bit brighter. So I'm going to play in the neck position on this guy. And with a little bit of vibrato there, try the middle position on that. All right, now let's try this old Magnatone here. All right, so I'm in the first channel, which is the vibrato channel, which also has the reverberation on it. And I've got that bright switch on, so it'll get a pretty bright little sound, even with these mini humbuckers. And then I'll turn that bright switch off, and it's a little bit smoother there, and we'll throw a little of the vibrato on it, which is really awesome. It'll kind of go space age too. It's kind of crazy, but. All right, we'll try the other channel here. Just a slightly little different vibe there, and this channel here only incorporates the reverb and just a little different tone on it. So a little bit darker and warmer on that channel, and so now I'm just going to switch the bright switch on this channel, and you can see what a difference that makes it. So yeah, really versatile amp with that vibrato, the reverb, and then the two distinct channels that give you several options for sound. So there you go. These are my two picks of the day. An original 1964 Supro Model 88-T and an original 1962 Magnatone Model 460. See you next time.